everyone. Hi, my name is John from POW, and today I'm going to go through the continuation of my prep to start a Cent account in the new year. Last time I left you was about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I just started a demo portfolio with about 6 pairs and just starting to gather data over the coming months. I also then as well committed that whilst I'll be on holiday, I would not be looking at the account or interfering or doing anything with it. I was going to completely detach from my trading, and I'm very thankful I did exactly that. And when I came back, I was very pleased with the results. Let me show you what's happened. Right, so here we are. The account has now been running for nearly a month, and it's up 14.73%, which I'm very happy with. In the backtest data, it did say that I would get anything between 6 and 15% a month from this portfolio, which I'm very happy, which it's in line with that. And also we can see I've also had a little bit of drawdown there of 23.15%. But just to, I'll come back to the drawdown there in just a moment. But just to highlight that, I left the account when I went on holiday roughly around when it was at $3,500 up, and I've come back to it being $14,700 up. So I've made the best part of 11% whilst on holiday, not looking at it, not getting involved, not tinkering with it at all, completely detached, and I've made 11%. I'm very happy with that. Now let's have a little look at that 23%. Drawdown. So we can see that happened there in around from the 13th up through the 16th. It's got it recorded here on my FX books. Now that happened because of an over 200 pip move on CAD JPY. Let's have a quick look at it, and that's here. So the CAD JPY set, this is on fixed lots, so it's actually a really resilient set file. As you can see, it did take 6 days to close, but it did close in profit. It's not an amount of trades that I'd like to see, and it's actually not the amount of trades that that I seen in the backtest data either. The maximum drawdown for this set in the backtest was 2,500. Actually got to there about 25,000 or so. So it's a considerable way over the backtest data. So something I'm going to be recording in my notes while I'm preparing to launch my set file is that it took 14 days for one of the set files of this portfolio to deviate from the range given within the backtest data. So I think that's a very important thing for me to look at, because one of my objectives for this time frame, before launching the Cent account in the new year, is to work out, although I'm backtesting for 6 months with a 1/3 walk forward, one of my observations I'm looking for is how often should I look at re-optimizing the portfolio. So it took 14 days for the moment for this to go rogue, and now I'm just going to observe to see, is this a one-off or is this a continued thing, so that when I re-optimize in mid-October, I'll be observing then how long it will take for one of the set files to deviate from the backtest data. Again, it's all about collecting information and data over the coming 2 to 3 months, ready for me to launch in January. So something else I want to draw your attention to as well is that CAD JPY was responsible for this 23.15%. Well, if we drill into a bit further, and this is a little bit unexpected, I didn't expect to be seeing this, we can see if we remove CAD JPY, I would be up 9.65% in the month, but importantly, with only less than 0.5% of drawdown. So this is a very efficient portfolio without CAD JPY for the month so far. I'm really impressed with this. And even though I went about this endeavour with a view of creating a Cent portfolio, this is raised a question for me of this could be challenge worthy for a prop firm to go get prop funds. As we can see here, I would have achieved 10%. I would have achieved 8%, which could pass some prop firms' criteria, and I would have done that within about 2 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. 11th from the 14 days. So for 10 trading days, I would have achieved that. That's really interesting. It actually got me thinking, could I run this on a Cent account and then also maybe take the most efficient set files and then copy them directly over to a challenge? I don't know. Let's just see. I'm going to collect more data and see how it goes. I want to see if this is a really efficient month and this is just a one-off, or is this actually a pattern and it's actually a really good portfolio for challenge sets as well. But overall, after nearly a month worth of trading and me being on holiday for the best part of 2 weeks of that, I've earned 11% while being on holiday, and overall I've earned over 14% on the account so far. So very happy with that, and I'm going to keep you updated on how it goes over the next week. All the best.